Hey everyone, I really should not be shooting because I'm in a rush, but the day we are trying out, and this is what my life has come to, the new Glad Flex and Seal bags that I purchased yesterday at Publix. 100 bags for $3.99, which was actually cheaper than the price of the bulk package of the private label. So I figured go with it. What I think happened was that Glad tried a new product so that they could see, companies always try new things so that they can increase their revenue. Sometimes they're hits, sometimes they're miss. I think this one was a miss. That's why it was at such a good price. Let's get her snack ready. I gotta go to the kitchen in the garage, which is where we keep our items. We're blessed enough to have our own refrigerator. So let me get the snacks. Let's go. Oh, I'll take you with me. Why not? Open the door. Turn the light. Papa Alex accidentally made the switch the opposite way. So going down turns it on. And then let's see the fruits that we have. We have pine berries and strawberries. And I believe Papa Alex has some blueberries in his fridge, which he's always told me if it's for Mariah, I can always just use as I need. So I will do that. That way she can have at least 3 different fruits for her snack. And it'll just, I like it so she can have variety and it just looks nicer. And she always eats it all. So apparently she enjoys it. Alright, I don't know how good the view is gonna be, but let's find out. Alright, grab a sharp knife. Go. I like to sometimes drag this. I try to use my wrist so I don't dirty my hands. And then let's grab one of the bags. Alright, yesterday I opened it out of curiosity and then I wrote this for the thumbnail. The bags seem normal enough. They're supposed to be flex and seal, so they stretch to lock in freshness stretches. I guess if you put an item that's oversized, it's supposed to stretch. That was supposed to be their gimmick with this brand. I don't think you will see this on the shelf soon because, like I said, it was priced very reasonably well, meaning that the sales probably did not do good, so they were just getting rid of the rest of the inventory. I don't think the bag will be such a big problem, to be honest, but if it is, whatever. I lost $4 and change. Let's start with the biggest one, which would be the strawberries, since that's what we have the most of. I have to cut the top and the bottom, and then she likes it cut into 4s. No expensive. Okay. At this moment, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video. I'm not gonna make a whole video of me just cutting up fruits. It's gonna be boring, but I'll continue. I'll go ahead and restart it as soon as I'm done. Alright, I'm back. Oh, let's set this up nice so it doesn't fall. I had to add the spark. This is my favorite. This is what we add the sugar. So here's the finished product. I put more strawberries than usual because they weren't really big. I put a good amount of pine berries and then a couple of blueberries. I gotta buy a dad a thing of blueberries because I've been using his blueberries. So I gotta try to call and see if I can work today. Alright, let's just try to add evenly and then shake it around. There's some people that say sugar's bad, but she's having it with fruits. It's during school, and sugar is a carbohydrate that is that your body absorbs rather quickly, not like whole wheat. So essentially, it would be good at least to give her a little bit, her brain a little boost while she's learning. As far as the grad bag goes, I can't complain. It seems to work just fine. That stretch thing, I don't think is applicable to this particular snack. It seals okay, and it seems to have good enough material. Alright, well, thank you for watching. One thing I did want to mention was that the other day, Mariah's been doing great on her test, thank goodness, up to now. You know, she hasn't had one bad one yet. If she does, you know, it's okay. She's been getting A's, and this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen a lot if it's a multi-generational family, like grandparents, parents, and then the grandchildren. There's always gonna be the grandparents saying their 2 cents on their grandchildren. So like the other day, for instance, Papa Alex said to the princess, "I'm glad you did that. Next time I want you to do even better. I want you to do excellent, as a matter of fact." Which I immediately interrupted and I said, "No, honey, no, that's okay. You don't have to do excellent. There's no such thing as excellent. Just do the best that you can." And the reason why I say that is because children might do good in school when they're in elementary, but things change when, you know, people grow, and you never know. I don't want her to ever get discouraged if, you know, one day she comes home with a bad note and she feels like she let people down. I don't want her to think that's the case. That's normal. People sometimes, you know, don't get everything right. If we did, we wouldn't be humans. You know, we have to learn. We have to make mistakes to learn from it. The wise people, they learn from other people's mistakes, but very seldom will you find wise people. I was a fool my whole life. And I think I got that actually from my cousin, Zuli, who's older than me. I remember hearing her one day say about her child, I think it's her son, that he would do good in school, but she would never tell him, "Oh, you're very smart." She would just say, "Oh, you're doing good. You're a good student," because she don't want to get it into his head that he's smart, and all of a sudden, you know, I guess kind of like blow up his, you know, his ego or his head. Therefore, maybe not try hard enough for the next one. And when I heard her say that, I said, you know what, that does make sense. And I kind of agree with that. I also agree with the first gentleman I worked for at the eye doctors. Remember when I worked there, I went through 3 different ownerships. The first one, the original one, he was Jewish. And what he asked of his children was only, I think it was 2 or 3 things. One, as long as they lived under his roof, they have to graduate high school. That's a given. Okay, he's raising them, he's providing for them. That's all he requires from them, to graduate high school. Which is another thing that I need to talk with mom, because mom started giving Mariah chores, which is good, but I want it to be acknowledged that the #1 priority is school. So if she ever feels like she's feeling burnt or overwhelmed, I told yesterday Mariah to speak up. And don't be ashamed, you know, because your #1 priority is school. So yeah, his #1 priority is his children to graduate from college. From high school. After they graduate from high school, then they had a choice. They can either go to college, continue studying, and stay home for free, or they could get a job, and if they want to stay at home, you know, just pay rent. So in other words, he wasn't forcing them to go to college. He was giving them the choice. And I think that's also important because it allows the child to, you know, essentially think about what they want their future to be. And it gives them a sense of, how do I say it? Like their voice matters. You know, it gives them a sense of you know, like they're not just a child anymore. They graduated high school, and you know, and now they have more of a say, so they can actually choose which path they want to take. And it actually worked out great. His oldest son is an MD now, I believe. The middle child, I'm not sure what he's doing, but I think he's a waiter, which is actually the best job you can get right out of college. There's waiters that make good money, maybe like 60, 80 a year, depending on the restaurant where you work at. And the youngest one, Amy, I feel terrible because, you know, Darlene, whom was their mom, passed away, and she was a sweet, sweet woman, passed away prematurely, and that was really, you know, bless her soul. But anyways, thank you for watching me today on this morning making a snack. We have to leave. It's 735 hours. Bye, people. Thanks.